supposed to go. Hello and welcome. Day one, fun employment. No, I'm definitely not going to brand it unemployment because I'm still very much going to be employed, I hope. Hang on. There's a car currently arriving. A press loan of a Cupra for me to drive for the week. So let me go sign for that and I'll be back. Woohoo! Sorry about that. That pretty much sums up the day so far. I should probably do an introduction. Hello, my name is Abby. I've been a weather presenter at the BBC for the last 8 years. I've been BBC staff for the last 10 years. And yesterday was my last day as a staff member at the BBC. And today is day one of my new adventure. Life's about to get interesting. So I've been working shifts for the last 8 years where I've been getting up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And today was the first day that I was allowed a lie-in, and my lovely husband Jake brought me a cup of tea in bed at 7:30. And just to put into context how chaotic today has already been, what time is it? It's not even 10 o'clock in the morning yet already. My dog, I have an 11-year-old Frenchie who's a rescue dog, and she is aging not very gracefully. So she pooed on the bed this morning. So that was number one. That was all before 8 o'clock this morning. And then I'm going down to Wimbledon today because I'm working at the championships this year. But in true Abby fashion, I have not packed. I have been organised for me in getting a few bits out. This is the current state of my dressing room. And in preparing for the next week, I was steaming some clothes and I've just scalded my leg. So I'm not going to let this be an omen. This in no way reflects how the next few years are going to go, because we are fine and we are moving through this. We have ran this under some cold water. I wrapped it in cling film. I don't know. It hurts, but it's fine because this is a new chapter and things are going to be fine. So anyway, as I was saying before I was really interrupted, I'm going down to Wimbledon today. I'm working at the championships this year and they're environment reporter. So I'm going to be interviewing some of the players this weekend and chatting to them about sustainability. I've also been loaned a Cupra for the week, a Cupra Born, which I've just had delivered. And it's so cool. So I'm going to be driving that to essentially Wimbledon for the next week, which is really exciting. So yes, fun employment for me may have started with dog pooing on the bed, scalding my leg, and just utter chaos. But that is so fun. So anyway, thank you for watching thus far. This is going to be pretty much a week-long video of my time at Wimbledon and the bits and bobs that we're getting up to. So I'm incredibly excited to be able to document this with you and share it on YouTube as well. So yeah, I better pack, because this is not giving organisation. Nor is this. Good morning. Coming at you live from Wimbledon High Street. It is the following day. Travelled to London yesterday and went for dinner with my cousin and her boyfriend, which was lovely. And then pretty much just crashed in bed. But yeah, not the ideal start to this new adventure, nor the ideal start to the YouTube, but never mind. That's kind of life, isn't it? And you've got to roll with it. So I arrived last night and unpacked and realised that I forgot loads of my running stuff, which is not ideal. So I'm just out for a little leisurely walk this morning in Wimbledon. It is about 7:30 and my call time for today is 10. Currently searching for coffee, croissants, anything to make it feel a bit more human, because that is a sleepy face. What time do you open? Okay, thank you. Well, they don't even open till 8 AM, and it is pre-8 AM, because I've got up at 3 o'clock in the morning for the last 8 years, so I ain't going to be lying in anytime soon, and I just wanted some fresh air, but the search continues. Can I get an 8-pack white, please? Yeah, take away, thanks. We have coffee. Yay! I'm actually mad because I forgot my keep cup as well. I haven't packed very well. Thankfully I haven't forgot a single thing for the actual job that I'm doing, so I feel like my brain must have just been so in work mode yesterday. Oh yeah, on the steam burn. Can you see this? Huge plaster. I managed to find some dressings that we had at home from when Jake injured himself skiing. If you know, you know. It's so nice to walk around Wimbledon with all of the windows and restaurants and everything done up. Like, look at the ivy. so cool. The championships haven't started yet. It's the media weekend this weekend, meaning that I'm going to be interviewing players, and I'm there as Wimbledon's environment reporter, so I'm going to be talking about all the things that they're doing to aid sustainability, just generally keep the conversation around sustainability within sport going, and we've got lots of fun things lined up in terms of content too. So because I've just seen that my battery's going to die, I'm going to say goodbye now. I'm going to continue this walk, have my coffee, get some breakfast, head back to the hotel, get ready, hopefully stick this thing on charge, and then take you with me and get as much as I can from actual Wimbledon. See you soon! We are here, and I'm just catching up for a little 5 minutes to do a little bit of last minute prep before we do some interviews on the media roof, which is incredible. If I get the chance to show you that, I absolutely will. It feels very chilled out here today, and I'm well aware that this is going to be chaos as the actual championship starts. But it's beautiful weather, absolutely stunning. I've got my second-hand strawberry dress on. Just gonna do some prep, and then I'll hopefully show you around a little bit more. Lots of stuff going on, lots of equipment being moved. Let me see if I can head down here and find some people warming up. But the first task of the day is to design some bug hotels with some of the players, and these are set up in the media centre at the moment. We're going to be doing little interviews with the players as they design and sign, hopefully, these bug hotels as well. So I've just been doing a little bit of prep for that, but the weather here is absolutely spectacular. I'm just going to see if I can catch a glimpse of anybody doing some warming up. Just propped you up on a bin to show you my outfit. Can you see? It's very adorable. Second-hand strawberry dress, pressed lanyard. Second-hand Mulberry bag. I think this dress is like Marks & Spencer's for Ghost, or Ghost Marks & Spencer or something, but it was from Vinted. It is second-hand. Trainers at the moment, very scruffy, Beja, how do you say that? Don't know. The sun is shining. I think today is definitely looking like the best day, probably of the whole 2-week championship, but certainly the best day that I'm likely to be here anyway. So I'm just wandering around and making the most of being here in the sunshine. Well, I've got like 45 minutes to kill before we start prepping for our bug hotel player interviews. I feel very fortunate to be here on the media weekend and get like a little look at things while it's a bit quieter. So the tour continues. Pinching myself. Iconic Henman Hill, and the screen that everybody can watch some of the matches on. This is quite tiring on my arms. So I'm going to walk you into the media centre and like the roof terrace here. But I won't talk too much because there might be like pieces to camera and interviews and things going on. But essentially, every broadcaster, I'm working for WBS and Whisper this year, but every broadcaster has their own little stand and station, and it's set up for the whole 2 weeks of the championship, and they can do their pieces to camera and their interviews from there. So it's the most incredible view. I'll show you in a sec, hang on. Right at the entrance to the media centre are our bug hotels. This is one of those crazy ideas that you kind of can't believe actually got commissioned. But essentially there is a bug hotel in the Wimbledon queue that members of the public can walk past, and there's a lot about like biodiversity and what it means for nature and stuff. So we suggested this idea where the players can help like design their own bug hotels and sign them. So we've got one that's like made earlier, and then 2 which are empty, and these are what the players are going to get involved with and help me create, all while we chat about Wimbledon, the championship, how special it is. That was a long day, but a very fun day. just got back to my hotel room. It is about 8:30 in the evening. It's warm. It is warm. Let's look at our steps, shall we? Where can I put you? That is as good as it's gonna get. Today we are at just shy of 19,000 steps. What a good 19,000 steps they were. We get to do it again tomorrow. Thrilled about that. Just so fun. I know that I showed you a little bit, but I obviously couldn't show you the bits when we were like doing the interviews and things. I mean, I guess I could have put you somewhere, but no. She had a job to do, ladies and gentlemen. I got loads of clips on my phone, and Lauren, our gorgeous producer, who we've been working with today, got loads of clips as well. So I will insert various things here that show what on earth we've been doing today. Essentially, there's a big bug hotel in the Wimbledon queue, and we, in the media centre, had 3 smaller bug hotels set up. One which had already been built, and the other which was deconstructed. The other 2 were deconstructed, and then we had loads of little bits that the players could get involved with and like build the bug hotels. They had pens where they could sign them and draw on the roofs and things, and as they did that we just had like a general chit chat about Wimbledon, about how they were feeling, and about being out in nature, and about sustainability and some of the efforts that the players are taking, and some of the cool things that are going on at Wimbledon as well. I did manage to stop and have strawberries and cream and ice cream again. I'll insert a clip, which was elite. What a snack. I had lots of amazing compliments about that was a mix of comments and compliments, about my outfit. Heather Watson was like, "You're very on brand." And I said, "Heather, I know." So thank you so much to my mum and my sister, who were tasked with scouring any form of second-hand website shop for anything strawberry related, who managed to find this dress on Wimbledon. Flipping heck, I am tired. On Vinted. It had to be altered a little bit. I had to have some buttons sorted and whatnot. Lanyard, model's own. And probably the piece de resistance is this incredible bag, which, again, I was very kindly sent from Christy, who have made the Wimbledon towels for years. This is made with last year's Wimbledon towels, and because they're so good and clever, and they normally only really make enough that they're going to need, there will never be that many Wimbledon towels that are left over from the previous year. So these are pretty exclusive. Like, if you want one, get it now, because these are going to go. Like I say, it's only what was left in stock. I'm gonna get some sleep. But what we got today looks absolutely stunning. The weather was incredible, the flowers looked amazing. I managed to catch up with Martin, who's the head gardener, who I met when we were filming Morning Live, and he's just done the most incredible job. He was clasping a handful of weeds like the guy never clocks off. He was still deadheading. But yeah, the shots and the weather, and just, honestly, serious talent. Everybody was so talented, and I can't wait for you to see some of the stuff that we do. Because I can't wait to see some of the stuff that we did. Bye! Good night, see you in the morning. Disaster, people.
Yeah,
construction disaster.
Oh, I think I've broken it.
Oh dear, okay, don't worry, nobody's got that. So we've got our bug hotels here. It basically gives bugs like a little habitat to lay eggs, to protect their young, and to protect themselves from like species or predators that might get them. So in your capable hands, you need to build all of the bits for the interior. We've got pens here for you to do the exterior. Off you go.
Well, I'm going to start down the bottom.
Okay.
Because it's all about the foundation, right?
It certainly is, yeah.
So I'm going to do a bit of this.
This is method to this madness. So when it comes to Wimbledon, it's obviously a really important championship for you. How do you feel being here this week?
I'm absolutely loving it. Of course, Wimbledon is one of the most prestigious tournaments in the world.
Are you aware of the nature when you're here?
Oh yeah, I mean it's just, I would say, the most special one of the Grand Slams.
It's always lovely to come here. It's beautiful. I stay actually pretty close.
Yeah.
Like 3 minutes walking from Marangi.
Beautiful.
Had a family, and I just had a very nice walk with their dog to the coffee store. So I was very, very happy.
As a fan, it's very special as well. You get to enjoy it, you get to dress up. I really like the tradition of wearing the white.
Travel as well. I know that this is something that you've spoken about in the past, and you're a really big advocate for kind of sustainability and trying to reduce the air travel that you do. Are there any other steps that you're consciously taking, do you think?
Always around this time, I'm trying to bike everywhere. I biked here today, and especially on a nice day, you can enjoy it and you don't have to take a car.
The tournaments in Europe, you can try to choose between flying, maybe take the train or something if it's possible.
I'm in such a big routine now of always bringing my own bag everywhere, so I'm never using any plastic bags. Just anything to help the environment.
When it comes to the pressure involved in, you know, a high-end elite athlete,
Yeah.
your mental health, you really need to look after it. Do you find that spending time in nature helps with that?
I absolutely love nature and I love getting involved with my family, going on walks and stuff. It brings us all together. Oh, I think I've broken
Oh
it.
dear, okay, don't worry, nobody's got that, we didn't get that, did we?
Oh no, it's going like.
Oh no, we're having a construction disaster, people.
Yeah,
Construction
very
disaster. Serious concentration going into this.
Yeah.
I am going to give our little bugs some strawberry snacks to eat. You gave me a great idea.
Oh, beautiful. Very on brand for Wimbledon as well.
All right, there's kind of one simple flower with
Great.
an old summer name on this side.
Wonderful. A smiley face.
Yeah.
Look at that. So as you can see, these weren't that difficult to make, and they all add to the multiple bug habitats that you might find around the Wimbledon grounds. They are grand signs indeed.
Hello, good morning. I need to get much better at propping this thing up. Slept like a log last night, wow. Ah dear, so I'm a little bit puffy this morning and frizzy. But we've had a shower, washed the hair, and I'm ready. In fact, I'm just going to pick you up. Ready for day 2. Well, I'm actually ready to go meet someone for a coffee first. We've got a later call time today. So I'm just putting a little bit of makeup on, not fully getting ready. Going for a little coffee, and then I'm actually going back to Lincolnshire to see some family. We've got some family over from America, so I'm hopping straight on a train as soon as I finish here today, going back to Lincolnshire, so I need to kind of pack everything up. Chaos behind me. And basically take everything with me to Wimbledon today to go straight to the train station when I finish. Don't mind me doing my makeup in the viewfinder. And go back to Lincolnshire, and then I'm back down south again tomorrow. So what's the time? 8:53. I'm going to leave here at 9 to go for a coffee, and then I'll take you back to Wimbledon with me and take the roller out of my hair.
Hello, good morning. We are at Wimbledon. As you can tell, the grounds of Wimbledon are always the most beautiful places to do any form of filming. I'm on my phone today because my YouTube camera is downstairs, but we are at the media. This is like the media terrace. There's another roof that you can go up onto where the view is amazing, and we have done one interview for today so far. Actually, I call it interview. Definitely can't call it an interview. It's actually a sustainability scavenger hunt that we're doing today, and it's one of those crazy ideas that you just cannot think, you don't know if it's going to work until you try it. And thankfully, one person down, Paola Bedoza, was insane. She took it so seriously. So we have our little setup next to our book hotels that we did yesterday. The player sits in this chair with a walkie-talkie, a map of Wimbledon. This screen here is where the players can see me running around the grounds of Wimbledon with a camera person following me. I mean, look at this camera. It's on like a little, I don't know if you can see because I'm in cinematic, but it's one of those cameras that camera people have on their front. And this poor camera operator is running around Wimbledon with me. And we're like ticking off loads of different sustainability hotspots via walkie-talkie, and the players are basically telling me where to go. And it's a competition, so whichever player gets me from all the different sustainability marking points back to the roof the fastest. And they are running me. Like, it's so muggy today. It's rained a little bit this morning, but it's so humid, hence frizzy hair. I'm running around the grounds of Wimbledon from one competitive person to the most competitive tennis players in the whole world is intense, but so flippin' fun. Can't believe I get to call this work, to be honest. So yeah, we've done one player so far, and we've got some really fun ones to come up to the rest of the day. So yeah, this is the media terrace. You can see some of the broadcast trucks in the background. Our bug hotels, which the players finished and signed for us yesterday. And this is where we're going to be, me running around the grounds. I cannot wait to show you some of this footage. It is hilarious, absolutely hilarious, and I'm going to be shattered by the end of the day. But yeah, a fun day nonetheless. Catch up with you in a bit, and if I manage to get any footage, I will insert stuff, but I don't think I'm going to be honest, because I'm running around the grounds of Wimbledon looking for reusable cups and strawberries and things. Heading there. The view from the media centre. And look at this weather! This is more like it, isn't it? I'm here bright and early today, which is actually very nice because I'm beating the crowds. Gosh, I was actually a bit overwhelmed when I saw the amount of people here yesterday. It kind of felt like the first day out post-COVID again, because it was busy. But here nice and early today. It's a glorious day. And I'm heading for a cup of tea and a wee first things first. And then I'm heading into the thick of the queue to do some content with the Wimbledon social media team today morning. So that'll be fun. And then a bit of chill, and then we're doing a whole day on how to come to Wimbledon, or any sporting event for that matter, and just do it a bit more environmentally friendly. So like a low carbon day at Wimbledon. Because today is actually Wimbledon Environment Day, but we're environment positive every day. So a gorgeous day awaits. I'm going to go for cheese, mushroom, pepper.
No, do you know why that's in there?
What, the oil?
Not mushroom.
I can't remember where I left you. And I've very much neglected you over the last few days. And for that, I can only apologise. But hopefully you'll be able to tell from my lack of any form of energy that it's been I'm going to start this by saying fabulous, like mind-blowingly incredible few days, but also flat out. I don't think I've spoken to you since we're here. Since I'm here, have I? I've no idea. So I'm essentially now staying in a totally different hotel, in a totally different location. But this has kind of been my base for this week while I've been at Wimbledon. It's a lovely hotel out in Newbury, central London. As you can imagine, was just astronomical this week. And I had a day off in between Wimbledon days. And so I found this place in Newbury, like an hour outside of central London, but it's like a country estate. It's called the Retreat at Elcott Park. And it was cheaper than staying in a windowless room in London. And this room got a window. It's got a window with a nice view. In fact, it's a lovely hotel. We've stayed at, so the collection of hotels is called the Signet Collection, and we've stayed at one of them in Hampton Court, again, like a little bit out of London, but called the Mitre, and we bought Jake's, my husband's family, a voucher to stay at one in Rutland called the Barnsdale as well. So they've got 3, maybe they've got 4, I don't know. But they're all lovely hotels. They're all like kind of really quirky. The state of this room, and this has been made up, but I have brought so much stuff with me. It's unbelievable, and I've kind of been frantic all week. Anybody that knows me will know that this is how most hotel rooms look when I'm in them anyway, so don't judge please, because it is chaos. Window and the view, it's got an outdoor pool. We are slap bang in the middle of the West Berkshire countryside, which is so nice. Just don't know if you saw my lanyard there. My Wimbledon lanyard. The proudest piece of fashion accessory I'll ever own. That is, I think, unfortunately, my Wimbledon working experience done for this year. I might be back for another day next week, but TBC. But we have had the most incredible few days, and I apologies for neglecting you. The media weekend, where I think I might have spoken to you last, was just so much more chill, because it's just players and media staff and people that work at Wimbledon. It's not open to the public. There were a few people sort of mooching around that had managed to get access for one way or the other. But it's just calm, and we went from one job to the next, and it was kind of seamless, and there was time for me to just breathe and take you through things and get this camera out. While the championship is on, it is not the case. It is so much more manic, understandably. So fun, but I honestly do not even have a second to sit and take stock. So unfortunately I have not had the chance to get this camera out and bring you along, but I've got bits and bobs. I've got some snippets on my phone, so I'll stick a few bits in here, so you can see kind of some behind the scenes and in terms of what we've been up to, essentially I have been Wimbledon's environment reporter and covering loads of different things and angles around sustainability within sport in general. Big feature that we did yesterday around Wimbledon fashion. It's so iconic. Look at this incredible dress. It's so amazing. And it's got pockets. It's got these gorgeous little pockets. It's from a brand called The Array. A small sustainable fashion brand made in London. They've loaned it to me. I have not bought this dress, and it was arranged for me through a company called The Revivers. So The Revivers are essentially kind of like the Net-a-Porter of sustainable, small, ethical fashion brands, and they have loads of information on their website as well about all of the different brands that they have on there, and their kind of sustainability scoring, if you like. It's just a really good, safe place to go to know that you are shopping sustainable, because there's a lot of places that say that they're sustainable and then they're perhaps not. The Revivers very kindly gifted me something as well from their website, and I opted for this dress from a brand called Aramai. I'm probably butchering the name. This garment is produced locally and sustainably with organic linen. Wash it, Max. Give it a beautiful life. And it is the most incredible organic linen with these fab detailing. That's kind of their signature, that little squiggle seam. Sorry that my words don't make sense, but yeah, there'll be loads of photos and videos and things of me twirling around Wimbledon in that yesterday. So very, very, very grateful for being able to look and feel amazing, and also do it with small, sustainable brands that I really want to support. And I have been wearing these incredible pieces of jewellery, which I've had to give back, but caught the sun a little bit at Wimbledon today, and you can just see this space where the diamond bracelet is missing. Again, I will insert some clips of this incredible diamond tennis bracelet that I was loaned. I had to give it back, and a green emerald stone on a little gold chain that I was loaned from a company called the Diamond Lab. They create their own diamonds. They manufacture their own diamonds in a laboratory, so that they are, their tagline is mindful never mind, which is amazing. And my friend Jamie, who has founded this incredible company, has also just opened their flagship store on Bond Street, and I went to see it, and it blew my mind because it's the most incredible space. And basically you can buy these phenomenal pieces of jewellery at a fraction of the price, same if not more beautiful quality. I have been infatuated with looking at my wrist all week, wearing it in the beautiful sunshine as well, and now it's bare because I had to give it back. But yeah, the jewellery there is amazing. So I feel like I'm really waffling on, but essentially, what day is it? Thursday. So it was this day last week that I had my last day at the BBC, which is crazy because that honestly feels like about a year ago now. But an incredible week. Worked with Whisper Production Company, who do some of the most epic sports in the world, and I did work with the digital team this morning doing a quiz from the queue, which was a lot of fun. How long is the grass at Wimbledon in millimetres?
I'm in feet and inches.
Are you going to take part in our Wimbledon quickfire quiz?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, fastest time to cover a court when it rains?
15 minutes?
Quicker.
12 minutes.
What's your favourite insect?
Oh, I don't like any of them.
A spider.
Grasshopper.
Butterfly.
I think I like ladybird.
How many single-use bottles are avoided due to the Evian player refill system?
Thousands, probably.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
100 plus thousand.
100,000, bang on. Higher or lower in terms of carbon emissions from these food items that are available in Wimbledon?
Okay.
Fish finger bat or strawberries and cream?
Well, that depends where the strawberries are coming from.
Kent.
I'm going to say strawberries and cream.
How many seats are there in the Royal Box?
80.
Yes, spot on. Filling the missing word. Reduce, blank, recycle.
Reuse.
These guys are very good. How many tennis balls are used in the Wimbledon Championships?
Half a million? Pass.
How many tennis balls are on your hat?
2.
Couldn't resist. How many times has Venus Williams won the Wimbledon women's singles?
300 times.
300 times! 5 times. Hello there, my name's Abby. How's refilling your water bottle going?
Really well, thank you.
What is your favourite tree?
A willow.
Silver birch.
Olive.
Olive. Very exotic.
Oak tree. Oak.
How many different species can live in an oak tree?
300.
50. 40.
Probably about 13.
2,300, but fine. Which year did Wimbledon begin?
I will go with 1905.
How do you know this? 1922?
1877. I think we have some prizes. Oh, we have one. We have one prize. This is a 2024 Wimbledon ball.
Oh, surely.
You can have lots of fun with this one ball. This is a championship ball that was used in the final in 2023. You were in environment. Were you really?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Oh, I think we might have a prize for you today. Evian refillable water bottle. These are for players only, so you're very exclusive and very special. Thank you so much for taking part. Look at this exclusive prize that we have for you. This ball was used in the women's finals of 2023.
Was it?
It really was. I kind of want to spend the day with you guys.
Come back anytime. Thank you.
Right, okay, I'm off. Have a good day. Bye.
And then, can you even believe how lucky I am? Sorry if I'm just bragging. I've been given a centre court ticket for Sunday and I'm going again because I can't get enough. And also I've honestly seen very little tennis. I'm gonna put it's the Jamie and Andy Murray match on, their doubles match now, so I'm gonna put that on in a minute. This is the most amount of tennis I will have seen. I've seen a little bit of bits and bobs the last few days, but we've been so busy. So I can't wait to come back to Wimbledon on Sunday and enjoy it as a spectator and as a guest and as somebody who can just drink pins and eat strawberries and watch some tennis. So, and that's very kindly been gifted to me, that ticket, by Christy, the fab company behind, I mean, look how jam-packed this bag is. The fab company behind the bags and the Wimbledon towels. I've well and truly rambled on. I'm going to get some food. I'm going to put the Murray match on. Yes, thank you so much for watching this far. I am in the process of editing this video at the moment. Ruby's just having a drink. There'll probably be a burp any minute now from the dog. Or a snort. But I just wanted to record a little something to say, what on earth happened there? That was chaos, wasn't it? It was a really busy week, and what a week to just launch a YouTube channel. A lot of what I said didn't make much sense because I was so tired at the end of the day, and then I just kind of forgot about YouTube in general and this whole task really for the last 2 days. So there was very little behind the scenes footage, unfortunately, but when the remaining bits that we worked on have been edited, I will do another video and I will share as much as I can from them. But watching this back, I'm just as confused as I imagine you will be, if not more. I actually lived through this and I still don't really know what's happening here, so so apologies. But yeah, I just wanted to say, there was the burp from the dog. I just wanted to say sorry that I forgot about you. I don't promise not to do that again. I probably will do that again, but I'm hoping things will get a little bit better. That's all I really have to say about that. This is probably the most fun I will have all year on YouTube. So the fact that it didn't make sense to you is it's just one of those things. I hope you enjoyed. I'm really sorry that it was chaos. Let me get the dog and you can see little Ruby Squish. There she is. So from Ruby and from myself, we apologise for the chaos that is in this video. And we also apologise for forgetting about you halfway through the week. But things will, I mean, they could only get better, can't they, really? So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, because those are the things that people do on YouTube, apparently. If you weren't fed up with me on X, was Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, then I thought I would just bombard you on YouTube as well. Which is so fine. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, do all those amount of things, and I'll see you again soon with hopefully something a little bit more put together than this.